Okay, I believe we should be live. Hopefully you guys can hear my audio. From what I can see here, my audio levels are... Where's my audio? Always audio problems. Let's see. Properties. Now do we have audio? Okay, we should have audio now. My levels are showing correctly. Hope you guys join in soon. And please chime into the chat if you can hear the audio for the stream here. I'd love to see that we're on board. And while we're waiting for people to jump in, we're gonna jump in here and play some games on Xbox. Might as well. And I think the one we're gonna play is Starfield. So let's go here. And this is a 4050, but hey, don't knock this thing. It can actually do pretty damn well in terms of performance. We're going to go into performance mode and leave it on auto. Let's crank the brightness all the way up. This screen is a little bit... No, it's already full. Okay. Well, we are live. Feel free to ask any questions that you have about this particular laptop. I'll do my best to answer them. In the meantime, I'm just going to be sitting on the live stream here and playing my game. Got my overhead cam on, and I'll also transition over as we need to my laptop cam so you guys can see what's happening here. And let's see, we've got Starfield running in the background. Yes, please, sync. I don't want to start over. We'll play our different game here, not the one that I'm streaming on my other channel. Okay, we'll keep the volume down because it's going to try to blast everything over the HDMI. Well, maybe we'll leave it. Why not? Leave the output to HDMI. We're really only concerned with being able to play the game and stream so you guys can see what's happening. Alright. What? The bitrate is lower. Why? I'm not too sure about that. So many things to consider. This is honestly not easy. Okay, but I believe we are live and gonna get into the game here. What's happening? There we go. Here we are. Okay, and you guys should have some audio from the laptop. Let me just make sure that the laptop audio is turned down. You should have laptop audio anyway. Go into the game here. Let's load one of the previous games. We'll start with this one, why not? Just playing around anyway. I don't know what is this old Mars content. This comes up quite often. So what is this old Mars content? If you guys know, please do let me know. So as I mentioned, I'll be on for about 30 minutes here just to answer any last minute questions you guys may have about the HP Victus 16, and maybe this will become an ongoing series, you know, before I finish my reviews and hand back the laptops that I have or resell them, because oftentimes I'm buying the laptops by myself out of my pocket. So I'll be reselling the laptops, and that means I'll be getting rid of them from my inventory, so I can buy the next one. And that means it'll be the last kind of touch point for you guys to ask me questions and to get any specifics that you're curious about on a particular laptop before it leaves my channel and also my inventory. But that said, there's going to be, and I'll try to bring this, you know, or schedule these streams earlier and send more reminders. Of course, you guys can be well aware that these streams are actually happening. I'm not sure if anybody will even chime in today, but I did announce it yesterday on the community channel or tab of my channel. I know it's not the best place there, but it is what it is. You know, we're trying different things here to get viewership up and also to make it interesting for you guys. And let's see, we'll go to our channel here, and on the community page, what have we got? So on the community page, yeah, so 2 people said that they'll join in, so we'll hang out here. 7 people answered the request or the query about whether or not you would like to see a live stream happening. So I think that's pretty good. Right, so this one here, we're supposed to go into this mission here and do the Crete lab. So this is a fun mission. I'm going to go in and do that anyway. I enjoyed this mission. Actually, it's fun to play. So we'll run in here and let's kick off this mission. Excuse me. Alright, as we head in here, so yeah, keep in mind that being a Bethesda game, there's stuff littered everywhere. So stuff to collect, stuff to pick up. If you're a kleptomaniac, you like hoarding stuff, you're gonna love this game because there's just endless amounts of stuff to be hoarded. See, like lubricant and metabolic agent. Like, what use is that? I know it's supposed to be for crafting materials, but is that really necessary? Okay, I like turning down the sensitivity a little bit on this mouse because otherwise the panning is just far too abrupt is the word I'm looking for. Alright, so as we go through here, oh yeah, I have the robot with me, I forgot. So we have to go through quite a ways here until we get to the lair where everybody's located to take down some of the enemies. I am enjoying this game thus far. I've played quite a bit into it, streaming on my other channel. If you guys are curious, please do check that out. I'm going to take more of the gaming dedicated stuff onto my other channel. This one will be particularly for reviews and for content and coverage. So try to keep things separated, but also have dedicated spaces for a particular type of content, not to litter everything in one place. Alright. So they do come with these guns. What? Oh, come on. Yeah, he could handle his own. He's a big boy. Alright, here we go. Okay, up and up and up. And so the nice things about the HP Victus 16 that I like is actually the price point. And surprising, I think, than any generation before, even the 2050 or the 2060 or any of the, even the 1060, for example, in mobile gaming laptops, this is a very, very good presentation from, a very good showing from the Ampere generation, or I think, where are we, at Ada Lovelace? I don't even know the generations, but the 4000 series, particularly the 4050, is actually a very capable card at 1080p. I don't have any complaints here. Now, I don't have on-screen stats running at the moment, but if we were to throw them up, I would suggest that you would see near 60 frames per second, perhaps a few dips below, but this is very smooth. And considering that display, has some sort of, I think it has some sort of adaptive or VRR refresh rate built in, even though it doesn't state that on the actual laptop. For example, there's no markings to indicate that there's G-Sync on board or even FreeSync support. I'm sure if I dug into the panel specs a bit more and did look up, I could figure out that there is some support or not. But I would say just by looking here that... Oh, what was that? I just picked up some shotgun shells. Empty chunks. Somebody left empty chunks. What? I have no bullets. Wonder bar. Okay, I must have some other gun. There we go. Pistol it is. Can never go wrong with a nice pistol. Hey! Yes, thank you, partner. So anyway, as I was saying, it does have, VR, I believe, built into the panel, even though it's not officially stated in the specs. The panel could be brighter because, 300 nits is barely enough for indoor use. 400 nits is nicer because it gives you a little bit of breathing room, and it's nice to have that. But, if you're in a pinch and this is all you have that's on offer, as is the case here, it's not like you have any other panel options on the Victus 16, and a budget offering at around $1,200 to $1,300 Canadian, hey, what more do you want, really? And it's a good enough screen. I'm seeing here, I've got resolution at about, at 1080p, I've got about 300 nits of brightness, but with indoor and studio lighting, and it's quite bright in here usually. I'm sure you can see from my head, my shiny head there, that it handles the ambient lighting pretty well. I don't see it drowned out in terms of the picture quality. It's colorful enough with the 1080p and the 144 Hz on board that you could probably do some competitive gaming on this if you're not too bothered about having the best visuals. And obviously, if you care about visuals and you want all that eye candy, then you're gonna have to up that budget to at least close to $1,700, $1,800, perhaps even close to $2,000 to get a really nicely equipped 4060 laptop, or perhaps even something 4070. Now I know that 4070s right now are still highly priced, but I think pretty soon around Black Friday sales, you may see a few select models around the $2,000, just slightly above the $2,000 mark. Perhaps some good laptop choices there. 4070 will get you the lower end of the stack from NVIDIA this year because this generation, they've distributed, or they've decided to separate rather, diverge the two segments. So you've got the higher end GPUs, which run at the 4080 and the 4090. Those are really the top class GPUs. If you want gaming and you want like really high refresh rates, you've got to go 4080 and 4090. There's no other real option this generation. But at the same token, if you don't care, you're not a competitive gamer, you don't want to spend all of your money, and you don't care about having the absolute best GPU, you don't mind playing at a lower resolution as 1080p instead of 1440 or even 1600p, and you don't have any issues with tweaking the settings here and there in the game, or making use of DLSS 3 and frame generation in the games that it's available in, then hey, you're going to have a tremendous experience with this. And overall, it depends on what type of games you play and what type of gaming experience you're looking for. If you're more interested in the gameplay and could really care less about the specs, you just want to know, can it game? Can you carry it with you without breaking your back? Can you take it to school? Can you take it to the office? Get your work done, but at the same time be able to enjoy a little gaming session here and there? Then this is your laptop. And of course, everybody has a different preference. My preference is a little bit different. Also doing all this video production, video editing, I need lots of horsepower actually. I've got two desktops right now that do the brunt of that work. I would love to get into a laptop situation where I'm running entirely a laptop shop, but that right now is very, 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 very pricey. Because for $4,000 I'll get a 4090 equipped laptop. That's 4,000 Canadian, by the way. But that laptop is going to be not even close to the output you're going to get from a 4080 even equipped desktop GPU. And my desktop costs, I believe about $35, maybe $3,600. It's a Ryzen 7, it's a Ryzen 9 7945X. So I've got 16 cores and 32 threads on that thing. It's an absolute beast. It crunches numbers for breakfast. And I've got that paired with a 3080. I use that for most of my output because I don't really care, but for the editing and actual work and streaming, the game streaming, I have a 4080 equipped with a Ryzen 7 7800X3D. I know the X3D chips are really popular for gaming to push all those little endless frame rates, and it has not disappointed. I think it's an absolutely fantastic beast of a chip. It doesn't run quite as high in terms of the frequencies as the 7945X, the 16-core part, but then again, that's not the intent. The intent is the efficiency in pushing frame rates, and that it delivers for days. I'm very, very pleased with the 7800X3D. Now, I have considered doing reviews on that, but since all of my gear right now is towards reviewing laptops, I don't actually have the setup, and it's actually quite taxing to break down and redo the setup from one type of device to another. That's why I haven't done any tech reviews like phones or monitors. I got a HDR monitor recently, so I'd love to expand the type of content I have on my channel, but alas, it's going to be a slow grind. It's every type of different device. For example, monitor testing requires very specialized equipment, versus if you're testing keyboards, you need specialized equipment to do that. Of course, I can always offer general impressions, but I don't know how much interest there is in doing that. But anyway, speaking of the keyboard actually on this particular, let's see if we can hop over and see their cam here. You guys can see my keyboard. So let's remove the laptop cam. Yeah, so I'm playing here, but you guys can see, it's not hot at all. It's just a little bit warm up here, but otherwise it's nice and cool running in performance mode on auto fans. And I'm sure you can hear the fan noise as well. It's there, it's audible, but it's nothing that's gonna really take you away from your gaming experience. Keep in mind I've got audio output over HDMI, so you guys can see it on the stream or hear it on the stream. But hopefully it's on the stream. Oh yeah, now that I've disabled it, there isn't. I think that audio may not be working from the laptop over HDMI. Let's just make sure. Maybe we're on the wrong one. No, that is right. Yes. not sure. Or maybe I need to do something here on the desktop. Let's go here to audio. Camlink Pro, yes. What? What gives? What gives, bro? I don't know. Okay, well, I guess we'll keep going there. So 2 views. Thanks very much for popping in. I had 2 people say that they might pop in and have a look. So thanks for coming in and joining the stream. I'll be on here for another 13 minutes. As I mentioned, 30 minutes just as a trial run to see if this is useful for you guys. The intent being to answer any questions about this particular laptop or the particular laptop I'm reviewing, and to use that as an end way to close out any discussion topics around those laptops that I can't cover. Keep in mind, I like to do in-depth reviews, so I always have to cut out content because otherwise I can spend 3 hours discussing, in-depth every little aspect of a particular laptop, and I don't even do teardowns yet or detailed testing of displays with, display calibration tools and measurement tools. If I was to do that, each video would be 5 hours long. Never mind, tweaking or optimizing things, undervolting, and things like that. So I like to keep my reviews somewhat in between, very, very brief. I don't like the 8-minute review cycle because it's, you really get to hear nothing about it other than what everybody else has been parroting. And I like to go a little bit deeper than that and give really my perspective. Oh, I dread the digipicks in this game and the lock picking. I'm not a big fan. I was never a fan before in any of the prior games, and I certainly don't care about this game and the lock picking there. So if there's any goodies, that's fine. I'll do without them, make do without them, I guess. Hey, where's the lab? What? Only 4 bullets are left? Oh, that's not gonna work. Hey, buddy, where are you going? Ooh. That's always a nice one when you get to shoot him in the head. 3 people. Welcome, guys. Thanks for joining in. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. Just demoing this HP Victus 16 here with a little bit of StarCraft gameplay. Actually, let's fire up CapFrameX and get some of the on-screen stats going. Now, this particular laptop, I had to really run around in circles to try to get everything working. I don't know if I have now. I had to reformat. Did I install? I probably didn't. But we can use some of the, whoops. Yeah, so this one is not working, but we'll just consider the frame rates for now. I don't know. I was messing around with drivers and we're kind of stuck in this state where none of my other stats are showing. But we are getting, as you can see here, 60 plus FPS. And if we take a look at the settings, display, whoops, what did I go to? Display, let me just clear this for a moment. So you can see here everything is on ultra at 1080p resolution, dynamic resolution is set to on, we've got FSR2 working here, and VRS is on. So everything is just cranked as much as possible in this game on that 4050, and it seems to be throwing out a very nice, close to 60 FPS experience. So not all that bad, I think, considering 1080p is still the primary resolution at which most of the gamers today play, unless of course you have big bucks and you can afford to basically dish out big cash for higher resolution textures and whatnot. Not always worth it, but it is what it is. So we've gone through this lab here. Let's run out and boosted mining pack, shells, aluminum nutrient. Okay, why not? We'll take everything. So right there, about 50 plus FPS. But when I pan around the camera in this game, there isn't a lot of stutter. I definitely think there is some sort of VRR on this particular display here, although it's not mentioned in HP specs. And the other thing is HP specs versus the retailer specs. For example, if you go to Best Buy to look at this device, it's a hot mess. Even HP can't get their stats and their product pages straight. They really should do a better job at that. I think it's, let's see, what are we doing here? Yeah. Okay, I killed the pirate. So here it's dropping into the mid-40s, but it's still a very smooth experience in Ultra at 1080p resolution. It's not a bad way to play. Yes. Ooh. All right. Yes, come check out for yourself. Oh man. Kill them! Oh no. Whoopsie. Boom. Alright. Hot pot. Oh, reinforcements. While we're at it, let's equip our laser gun. We do have a laser gun. There we go. So we'll put this at number 3, and let's get out of here. Number 3, there we go. That was pretty impressive. Boom. Alright, now people are shooting us from the distance, but let's get some ammo first, because they always leave some ammo behind. And there's this guy. Take some ammo, thank you. Okay, and are they coming aboard yet or not? Come on, guys, play nice. Oh yeah, I forgot, I don't have boosts yet. Or a boost pack, because this is very early on in the game. But in any case, you know, as you can see here, once I'm into the game, and even the fan noise is not so loud, I'm running around mid-50s, but it's not noticeable. I'm having a great time. If I don't look at the stats and pay too much attention to the numbers, it's a smooth gameplay experience. And, you know, really, do we really care what the actual numbers are to a degree? And particularly in a game like this, all we really care about is, are we having a good experience? Oh, abandoned. Alright, have to get in your face. Boom. Anyway, oh, there's still 2 more guys. Where are you? Right. Okay, so yeah, plays pretty smoothly. I mean, there may be a little bit of issue in some games where they have high-res textures, or textures go beyond the VRAM limit. That's, I think, the biggest downfall of the 4050 is the 6 gigs. Like, really, come on, it's 2023. Just give us 8 gigs as a minimum. Even with 8 gigs, you're running into VRAM limits in many games. But at least the 4050 helps you to get most of these games playable at least medium to high settings. Actually, I was able to play most games at high settings or higher, so that's, I shouldn't take away from the 4050's capabilities. The one downside, like I said, is the oh, okay. Who's shooting at us now? There's somebody down here? Oh yeah, there must be. Oh, he's hiding in the bushes. Bush pirate. Whoops. Oh, I don't have any of the other game or other weapons shortcutted to my thing. I have some bullets there, so we'll put this at number 2. 2, there we go. Alright, that ought to take care of them. Yeah, so as I was saying, the 4050 is actually a pretty great experience, and particularly the big selling point of the 4000 series is the DLSS. You cannot dismiss it. I mean, AMD's FreeSync and all that stuff, FSR is great as well, but FSR2 I think is still a step behind DLSS 3. And now with DLSS 3.5, like right around the corner with the launch of Cyberpunk 2077 and the Phantom Liberty pack, it's actually going to be a very nice showing for DLSS 3 and particularly the 4050. We're literally getting half, 50% or sometimes even higher, more frame rates for free, essentially. And the quality setting, if you use the quality preset, I've noticed that there is very little artifacting now and pixel movement. It was a larger issue before on the earlier years, and especially with DLSS 2, I believe, you had moving pixels and anti-aliasing effects that were visible. You had like these shiny dancing pixels, they called it, I forget now. None of that is present here with DLSS 3 and with DLSS 3.5, and actually that's the biggest takeaway from this video here, that this game doesn't even support DLSS and it can still run FSR2 against the NVIDIA GPU, and we're getting pretty smooth frame rates. We're talking 50 plus
some of you might say, oh, that's not very impressive on a 44,000 series RTX card at only 1080p. Yes, but most of the world is still playing at 1080p. And 1080p is plenty sharp at a 16-inch display size or smaller. For example, the Asus ROG Ally that I've been reviewing and working with, it's only a 7-inch screen. And most of the time I run that at 720p just to get higher frame rates rather than pushing it up to 1080p because, well, on such a small screen and the density, the pixel density, it doesn't really matter. And that's, I think, the most important thing here. As far as doing everything else on this laptop, even though it's only an i5, it's been, perfectly capable of handling everything that it needs to do. I've been, surfing on it, watching movies, media consumption, basically using it as my daily driver machine other than when I'm editing or producing content. And it's been fantastic. It is, obviously, it's not a beast like those i9 13900HX or any HX series CPUs from Intel this year, but the cost at which that comes is heat and thermals. Because what Intel has basically done is said, oh, let's just push these beyond any power levels that makes sense for the CPUs. That's why if you look at the HX class of CPUs, how they actually categorize them is 55 watts, and then there's a little plus sign next to say it's 55 watts plus and up category. That means you may feel like it's only running at 55 watts, or that's the figure where it stops. No, that's the baseline. So it starts at 55 watts, but realistically those things don't stretch their feet until about 65 to 72 watts, that range in my testing this year. Now that said, all the extra cores, holy crap, if you're doing multitasking stuff, it destroys anything you can throw at it. And I haven't had a chance yet to test the 7945X or HX, I think they also call it. Yeah, the AMD equivalents of their highest end gaming CPUs this year, which are also at 55 plus watts, I believe, class. But basically, they've just introduced a whole new class of CPUs this year that push beyond 55 watts in gaming workloads. And that makes a big difference in terms of getting the performance, but it also generates a whole lot of heat because you'll often see bursts up to 100 watts, 100 plus watts on both the AMD and Intel CPUs for this year. So don't be taken aback if you're, in the prior years, no AMD, no buy was actually a real thing. I think it's closer than it's ever been, that it's kind of superfluous to even have that argument anymore. Unless you have very specific use cases which are AMD heavy, then it might make sense to go that route instead of just Intel. But keep in mind that Intel is actually far more optimized as well, and you won't have any drivers issues. For example, if I'm using DaVinci Resolve to do my editing here, then AMD's GPU support is very limited, and it's a big pain because I was going to pair the 7900 or 70, so many damn names, 7800 X3D. Yeah, that's the 7800 X3D part with the 7900 XTX, and that's what I did initially. But the driver was so awful out of launch that I couldn't even, get games to play smoothly. I'd have lots of issues, and I couldn't run DaVinci Resolve against it. So I had to swap that back. Ended up getting a 4080, even though I wanted to build an all AMD gaming rig. But perhaps next generation, they'll have a smoother launch, or they'll have improved the drivers overall sufficiently that we can actually go to an all AMD gaming and editing all around workload device. That would be, I think, something that's pretty sweet. So let's take a look here again at, so right around 50 FPS again. We're doing some gunplay here, running around mid-40s to 50-something. The only way you can get smooth frame rates or smooth gameplay at this frame rate is to have some sort of VR. So there definitely is something on board. I checked in with hardware info, but it really doesn't state anything. Let's pop over hardware info here and take a look at the screen. I don't know who manufactured this panel. So there's 5 of you on here. Please say hello in the chat if you guys can hear my audio. I still don't know if my audio is actually working. You don't have to ask an actual question if you don't want. Just say hello or say audio is good. Thumbs up would be great. Okay, so if we look at the monitor here, this is a Chime CMN162E panel. So results, sorry. Let's go to Internet Explorer, or Chrome, and we'll search for Chime, this panel. Alright, I'm
we'll take panel. This is a handy little shortcut here. Is that even the same panel? It isn't. 162E. Sometimes it's easier to find panel information like this. You can go in and just Google and say, hey, I'm looking for this particular part number, and you may be able to find information about a particular panel, which tells you specific things that may not be mentioned here. For example, there's no mention of VRR here in the hardware info panel. But if you go over to panel look, so let's head over to panel look actually. We'll try to search it there. And let's see if we can search for this specific part. No. Really? Is this misreporting? Because sometimes that happens as well. Or if the monitor or the panel is too new, maybe there isn't information there. Highly unlikely though, because usually they have, oh, this is my CamLink Pro, and this is, yeah. So it's not actually giving us any details. Sorry about that, guys, but we attempted it. Alright, so if we disable that display and we go with the NVIDIA display, you can also get performance figures here, by the way. And this will give you a very accurate performance figure. You can just kind of pop this open to have a look, rather than keep all the stats running on screen if you're particularly more focused on the gameplay. But we can see here that, and can we fix this to advanced? Yes, we'll leave it there. There we go. Oh, why isn't it? We want to leave it there, please. Okay, so we'll have to do Alt-R. Oh, there we go. Alright, so now let's go back here. We'll demonstrate some more figures. Whoa. Looks like a floating rock. These guys look pretty interesting. And we're out of bullets there, so I guess we'll use the laser gun. No bullets there either. How about that? Alright, and let's favorite this guy. We have a few bullets. So we can see here we're getting around 50 frames per second. The 99th percentile means we keep it above 30 FPS. Oh, there's a few dips there below 20 into the 20s. I'm really waiting for, Bethesda has announced a native DLSS update for this particular game. So when that arrives, and I hope it does soon, with frame generation support, it's going to be pretty fantastic. Because that means we're going to be able to almost double, hopefully, the frame rates in this game with DLSS and frame generation support. You can see here 68 degrees on the GPU is not hot at all, considering these things can run up to the mid-80s in terms of the GPU performance. And we're running here in the Ultra presets. We've got settings cranked all the way as much as possible. And 35 milliseconds for render latency, that's a little high. I'd love to see it in single digits or perhaps the teens at most. Maybe that'll happen when we get DLSS support on board. I'm running away from these monsters because I have no ammo. And I don't think we can find ammo out here in the jungle. So we're heading back towards our ship. We'll close this stream out soon, maybe another 5 minutes. If you guys don't have any questions, I see that 6 of you are viewing, or 6 of you chimed in, so thank you for that. Thank you for jumping in and giving it your vote of confidence. Alright, so 71 degrees now on the GPU, still nothing in terms of heat. And we're still at around mid-40s to sometimes 50 FPS, with a 99th percentile of around 30 FPS. So it means you have a smooth experience. And in this game, you don't really need 144 hertz or any crazy high frame rates to enjoy it. But you can see here that the GPU utilization is 100%, but that CPU, that's the key figure here. Even though we're running only an i5, we're only using about half of the CPU. So don't knock that i5 if you're just considering a game for school and gaming. This can be an excellent budget pairing. And you'll see a lot more of these laptops, I believe, coming in around just now around the holiday season. And they've been probably holding up because they start always launching with the very, very high-end $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 laptops, that are packed to the gills with tech and performance, with the 4090s, of course, and the 4080s. But now we're starting to get more budget and kind of more school-focused and, pocket-friendly offerings. You keep in mind that we're back at a higher pace of innovation again with both CPU and GPU tech. So you'll see that for the next year to maybe 3 perhaps years, that we're going to be getting significant performance improvements both in the CPU and GPU department year over year. So that means if you spend $5,000 now on a laptop because it has that 4090 GPU, I don't think that's a smart choice because it's not really going to be worth $5,000 in a year or year and a half time when NVIDIA introduces the next generation. So even if it's only a year, that means 2024, beginning of the year, we'll probably get some sort of updates, a super or some sort of incremental update to these cards.
and possibly by January of 2025, we'll have next generation 5000 series graphics cards from NVIDIA. And these are still monolith designs, from my understanding. They haven't even gone down the tile or the multi-GPU route on a single die. Once NVIDIA steps up into that particular game, AMD is going to really have to work hard for their money. Even though they're kind of ahead with the 7900 XTX, that is their first attempt at it, and it was kind of a flop. They were hoping to reach the same performance figures as the 4090 from NVIDIA, but we know that didn't happen, and that's why they came out and said, "Oh yeah, well no, this card is meant to be targeted at the 4080." Oh yeah, is that right? Come on, don't play us like we're fools. So that was pretty obvious, a little bit embarrassing, but it is their first generation. The 7900 XTX still ended up being cheaper than the 4080, though, at least here in Canada. If you buy that GPU, and all of them are readily available on store shelves. The 4080 I've seen around $1,700 to $1,800. The 7900 XTX runs for a few $100 less. If they've sorted out all of their drivers issues now, then I think 7900 is an awesome buy if you want to just focus primarily on gaming, maybe even a little 3D rendering, or if you're not using DaVinci Resolve, I guess you can always use another video editing application to get your work done, then yes, it would be a great buy. Otherwise, NVIDIA always has a polished set of drivers. Not that they're without problems, but I think they're much farther ahead because simply the size of their pocketbook and the size of their team. They've been at this a little while longer than AMD, and they can afford dedicated resources to drivers and driver optimization. It's a big part of software. Actually hardware. If you don't have software that's well optimized to go along with it, it can make the most amazing and the most advanced hardware look like, basically garbage. So it has to be a concerted effort, and NVIDIA has the pocketbook and the resources and the manpower to be able to do that. Much larger company versus AMD. Even though lately it looks like NVIDIA has been taking a few missteps and focusing too much on AI and trying to really push ray tracing, when I would say still maybe less than 30% of the games actually have adopted ray tracing in the last year's releases or so. But anyway, I think that's about it for the Victus 16. We'll pause here, and hopefully our first live stream was successful. We'll continue this in the future. I'll check in with you guys to see if this was helpful, or if you would prefer to have these streams regularly. I will try to schedule these much farther in advance for the future laptop reviews, so that it's on your calendar. You guys can block the time for it. If you have questions, you guys can come forward. And I'll try to give a gap between the actual review release and the actual Q&A session before we close out a particular laptop on this channel and out of our inventory. So thanks very much for watching. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I appreciate you guys jumping in and having a quick look, and we'll see you.